something that I work with, and that we're going to be working, and your book talks about, is row reduced echelon form. And by the way, the acronym for this is RREF, row reduced echelon form. Now, what is that? Well, if you notice, the only place that has any numbers at all is this diagonal here. This is called the main diagonal, and the vocabulary is going to become extremely important. So it has ones down the main diagonal. So it has ones. So on the main diagonal it has ones. And then below, zeros, and above, zeros. What's in this column doesn't matter. But row reduced echelon form will have ones down the main diagonal. And your book has you take the matrices down to that point. That's a pain in the rear to have to do that. But take the matrices down to this point. By the way, then you could read off the answer. So if I had something in row reduced echelon form, this guy up here, this would be X, Y, Z, and constant. So this would say that X plus 0Y plus 0Z equals -1. That says X is -1. This says 0x plus y plus 0z equals 2, or that y is 2. And the third row says 0x plus 0y plus z equals -3, z equals -3. So the reason why your book loves row reduced echelon form is the fact that you can look at the matrix and read off the answer.
Is the first one x equals -1 or 1?
X equals -1.
Oh.
X equals -1. So row reduced echelon form allows you just to read the answers off. The one that we're going to be using is what I call upper triangular form. Now on the main diagonal, I have ones down the main diagonal. I can have any number, any non-zero number, on the main diagonal. And below the main diagonal is zeros. I don't care what's above. I don't care what's in this column. I can have any non-zero number on the main diagonal. In this case, I have ones. But the key is below the main diagonal, it's zeros. Now, what does that give me? Well, that gives me that x plus 2y plus 3z equals -1. Y minus z equals 2, and z equals -3. What this does is it enables me to find z. Once I find z, I can work back up. Because I know what z is, I can find y. Once I find y, I can work back up because I know what y and z is. I can find x. I can't read it off, but I can solve for x, y, and z really quickly. So we're going to be focused on using upper triangular form, because that most quickly gets us to the answers if we're working this stuff by hand. Vocabulary, consistent, you've seen these words before. This means it has a solution. Inconsistent means it has no solution. And dependent means it has an infinite number of solutions. And we don't focus a whole lot on those in this class. This is mainly technique is what we're getting into now. So